Welcome to Newsletter Guru TV, your show with a boatload of smart marketing and business building advice, and a little fun along the way.
This episode of Newsletter Guru TV is brought to you by Jim Palmer's famous No Hassle Newsletters Master Reseller Program. As a marketing coach or business consultant, you know that the fastest way to help your clients increase their profits is by getting more repeat business and more referrals from their current customer. And the best way to do that is with a monthly customer newsletter. Now, instead of simply recommending that your clients use a customer newsletter, you can provide them with an amazing done-for-you newsletter. The No Hassle Newsletter Master Reseller Program is a complete turnkey newsletter system that solves your client's biggest need, makes you a marketing hero, and also adds a lucrative new revenue stream for your business. Become a master reseller today at www.nohasslenewsletters.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. Welcome to Newsletter Guru TV. I'm dedicated to helping you create a more profitable business faster. I am back here in Dallas, Texas with my good friend James Malinchak. How you doing, James?
Buddy, what's going on?
Oh my God,
Guru.
it is so awesome. You know, coming to live events and connecting face to face, it's really one of the major benefits to get out from behind your computers. I keep telling you that. Get out. Come to live events. Hook up. We had an awesome lunch together with some of my coaching members, some of our mutual friends, and it was awesome. So I want to tell, and I shared with the people at lunch, and I want to share with the thousands of people that watch this video, that this man is the reason that I just did my own live event, my Dream Business Academy. I've been to James' event at least 4 times, and I go to tons of events. And you inspired me at your last event. He said, listen, was it 12 years ago you did your first one? Or
Yeah, a long time ago. I had 12 people in a room.
He had 12 people in the room. I go, well, shoot, I can do that.
You can at least get 13.
And James, thank you, James. And so James had like 750 people at his last event. I said, okay, you know, I'm a big fan of starting where you are with what you have. So thank you very much for encouraging me to do that. And we had like 34 people, and it just...
You did way better than I did in my first.
It was awesome.
You tripled mine.
Had a lot of training. Thank you. So my latest book, Stop Waiting for It to Get Easier, Create Your Dream Business Now, is doing very well. I know I sent you a copy. It's probably shrink wrap somewhere in your office.
Oh, no, I went through it. It's right on my credenza. I know where it is.
One of the great things you do at your events is you have this thing about how successful people think differently from just the average person. Can you share 1 or 2 tips?
Yeah, not only think, but they think and act differently.
Right.
You know, so for example, a successful, let's say a 7-figure thinking type person, acting type person, never says they spent money on a $10 book or $12 book. It's always that they invested in their future success, invested in their business, if you will. So it's basically, Jim, it comes down to a mindset and a belief about yourself. I have not spent money on myself in the last 10, maybe 15 years. I've always invested in my future success. And there are times when I've invested $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to go to some event like this, right, to meet one person in the hallway, to shake a hand, or maybe to meet a speaker who I knew would be there who would never return my phone call. You know, so think about it. One time I invested over $1,800 and flew to Puerto Rico.
And you were sick. I
was not feeling well, and flew to Puerto Rico, and this all transpired about, I don't know, 10 days before, just so I can meet the person who was putting the event on, because he would never return my phone call. And I wanted to prospect this person for business. Think about that. I flew from the West Coast to Puerto Rico. Now, who does that? Well, it's people who think and act differently than everybody else. That's why they get different results.
And you know, I always talk about there's the current you and there's the future you. There's your current business and your future business. You have to behave and think and act and even invest in yourself so you can get there. If you keep saying, well, if I make another sale, I'll take the profits and reinvest that. But no, you have to invest in your future growth and profitability, as I always say.
Well, here's one of the things I always teach in my seminars is this. People say, once I get to a certain level, then I will do things this way. No, 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 my friends. You must think and act and be that way now in order to get to that level. You know, once I get to that level, then I'll hire an assistant. No, you must hire an assistant now to propel yourself to that level, because he or she takes care of those things that you should not be doing, that you're doing now, that are causing you to waste time when you should be really spending time on getting and keeping customers, clients, and patients. So, you know, I have a principle that I teach in my seminars also called act as if. You got to act as if you are already that person. So how would that, let's say you're making $50,000 and you want to make $1 million. Well, how would $1 million entrepreneur think and act? would he or she be putting stamps on envelopes to send out a mass mailer, or would they be using a mail house? Would they be doing their own newsletter, or would they be having, you know, you do the newsletter for them? So it's all about thinking and acting differently.
You know, one of the things I also learned was that when you let go and release all the crap that you're doing now, the minutia, and focus only on high revenue generating activities, that's where the magic happens.
Right. Well, you got to think about what you're worth per hour. So, simple example, if you charge $100 an hour and you're doing $10 an hour work, you're actually losing $90 every hour.
Wow.
I mean, think about that. And so once you release that, and I was that way. I mean, you know, we all start, a lot of us entrepreneurs start our business the same way, like in our bedroom. Right?
One customer at a time.
Right? My kitchen table or my spare bedroom, right? And so what happens is we grow it, and it starts to be more successful. The problem is we keep the same micromanaging as the one person doing everything.
Yeah.
And you can't, it's like, you know, we have a table here, you hit a ceiling, and it has to come a time where you want to go higher, where you've got to start letting go and trusting in others to do the things that got you to this level, so you could jump up here and take it up to a higher level.
Yeah. So one of the things you do really well is I've always said you're a giver, and so your seminars, which you have another one coming up, is it April?
Do them every May and every December.
Every May. And the one in May, is it in Los Angeles?
Yeah, I do them in Los Angeles.
And then December is in Las Vegas?
No, Los Angeles.
Oh, they're both? All right, correct me, please.
Yeah, I do them all in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Let's say that a different way. I do them all in Los Angeles.
Is that in California?
We do them all in Los
So they're all in Los Angeles, but here's the thing. When you go to these events, not only are you going to learn some amazing things, and you know, I will say this, there's other people that put themselves out there as speaker trainers. What James teaches you is not only how to be a great speaker, but he teaches you the business of getting money so you can be a speaker, right? Everybody's got to say, oh, I want to go speak and change the world. Well, you got to figure out how to get the gigs and how to get paid. He teaches all the marketing. He teaches you the mindset. It's just really, really important. I've gone to his event at least 4 times, and I keep going because it's like every time you pick up another kernel. So go to his event. The other thing I want to share with you, if you missed him on ABC's hit TV show Secret Millionaire, man's got a huge heart. I mean, look at the size. The guy's big anyway, but the man's a giver. And, you know, I've always believed that you give in order to receive. It's the first part of receiving, and first part of getting your big business is to be a giver. I always say, you want somebody to promote your podcast, go promote theirs. You want somebody to have you on their video, go have them on yours. I mean, it always starts with giving. So.
Well, I have a philosophy called AIM. A-M-E, add value, make a difference, enrich lives.
Yeah.
If you just approach everything you do in life that way, add value, make a difference, enrich lives, then you're always coming from the right place of, you know, serving. So I use this example. Let's pretend this jacket that I have here was a napkin. It's kind of big, so just go with me for a second. When we are born and we come into this world, we all get a bib placed under our neck. And we get pre-programmed that we should go through life this way. Because what do we do for an infant? We give to the infant. So the infant takes, in essence, right? But what happens is that gets programmed into our subconscious mind, and that stays with us through life. So we go through life as human beings with a metaphoric type bib under our chin where we should have people giving to us, which means we're taking. And if you really want to get ahead, then you take that bib from around your neck and you drape it over, make a conscious decision, drape it over your arm like a waiter or a waitress in the finest dining establishment on the planet, and you always approach people, how can I serve you? What can I do for you?
That's a powerful message, and I'm thinking that my own kids who I've served for so long will now take that napkin.
That's good.
Not good.
Not exactly what I meant, but okay.
We'll go with that. It's funny. Thank you so much, buddy. You're a great friend, and I've just learned so much from you. And folks, you want to check out his Big Money Speaker Boot Camps, and also go check out, you can probably see Secret Millionaire online on ABC's website or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Just Google ABC Secret Millionaire and James Malinchak, and you'll find it's everywhere.
Is that the best website, by the way, before I circle out of here?
BigMoneySpeaker.com. Very simple. BigMoneySpeaker.com.
And to go to his live event, it's actually very, very different. It's BigMoneySpeakerBootCamp.com. Keep it simple.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so I got to make it easy for me to remember.
The funny thing, we're both from the same state, and we both love Miami Vice. That's one more thing.
That's right, man. Miami Vice, greatest show in the history of television, next to Secret Millionaire.
Nice. Hey, folks, if you got some value from this week's episode, and I dare say you did, or rewind it and go watch it again, because there was tons of nuggets on this show, I'd appreciate it very much if you'd click the like button, click the share button, put it on somebody else's news feed, and help spread the word.
The nude feed?
The nude feed.
You have a nude feed?
I was hoping nobody would notice that, but I really appreciate your pointing that out. People have come to expect high quality from my videos.
Well, you're over-delivering, buddy.
I'm over-delivering. And before the day's out, go put a smile on somebody's face, one random act of kindness at a time. That's you, and you, by the way. Go make somebody smile. Wave them into traffic. You're going to get home 30 seconds later. Get them ahead of you. Buy their coffee. Say, hey, nice coat, nice jacket, nice napkin, whatever it's going to be. Make somebody smile. If we all do that, each one of us, it's going to make the world such a nicer place. My name's Jim Palmer. I'm the host of Newsletter Guru TV. I'm committed to helping you build a more profitable business faster. Until next week, take good care.